Hi everybody, welcome to Greg's Workshop again. Slight change in plans. As you can see, no forge. Yeah, been put on hold because I can't get parts in. I've been waiting for parts way before I even started on the forge. I bought this the other day because I've got another job coming in. Works like a treat. The stuff they put in there is like, you can put your hands in a grease stain and it comes out lily white like a little girl's hand. Bloody works wonders. Now, this is what we're doing. This is the project. It's a EB, I think. In really bloody good nick. The paint's got a few little scuffs in it, but that's about it. I think it's locked. The motor's gone in it. See, it's cacked ass. It's got the 3.6, what we call the 3.6. This is the 4.1 litre, 4.9, 4.6, whatever it is. It's bigger than that motor. It's out of a AU. He's just going through. Had to change the sump. Sump's got a bit of a modification to it, so it fits this car. Yeah. Now that was black. He put it in, let it soak for a couple of hours, for a little while. Give it a brush with the brush, and that's how clean it was. And that was blacker than black. Right. Now what else have I got? Not much. Well, yeah, orders don't last long around here. Had to do a repair to this thing. I had to put a pin in there. So I put a 1,000 kilo pin. It's got a breaking point of 1,000 pound kilos, 1,000 pound. So now, hey, stupid, behave. Oh, he barks at everything. I don't know how high I am, but I'm gonna have a look and I'll check it. I should be at the over the height of that. Yep. Right. See, they've lifted our corona restrictions. Not all of them, but most of them. We can go out. We can go on our holidays and do what we want, but we can't go interstate at the moment, or we can't travel out overseas. No flying. I hate flying, my arms get too bloody sore. I got a dreaded fear of flying. That motor stalls up there, you drop like a rock. Car stalls, runs on the off onto the side of the road and you pull it up and get out. It's not the falling that kills you. It's the sudden stop at the end. No. I've been gonna do a live feed with Grey Daddy when I can get my laptop working properly. I tried the other night, but I couldn't get through because of our internet is garbage. It's in and out, in and out, in and out. I run a $300 bill on my phone on the internet in one night. Well, and I haven't got unlimited download. I only got 50%. I used full 50% of my unlimited download. 100% of it should be. Right, yeah. Where I got to with the forge, I've got through to drilling the holes in the top for the burners to go through. I've done them off air. Burners fit nice. I haven't welded them in yet. I'm going to wait because I've got to go out to our Bunnings store and get a cutter for cutting those fire bricks, the hard ones, because I've got 2 layers of fire bricks that got to go in to reach. I've got 2 layers of Walden Factory, 2 layers of fire bricks, and 2 inches of factory, which is 3,000 degrees. And the brush on stuff, if I can ever get it, is 3,000. It's really good. It's going to be, put it in first around all the bricks and everything. It'll be coated with that stuff all the way through, will be held in like a glue. It sticks to anything, apparently sticks to, holds everything up. Plus I've got some tabs to weld in all the way around and through. And yeah, excuse the croaky voice, but I've been yelling at kids. My kids are real little ferals, monsters. They're in the punch-up season. My daughter, my youngest granddaughter, that live here, they call us mum and dad, right? She's my granddaughter, but she calls me dad. She comes home yesterday from being away with other family members for the weekend with the little fella, with Isaac. He likes taking her because she plays with him. The other boy doesn't play much. He doesn't, I don't know, he doesn't get along much with him, but he likes him. He sends him home when he's had enough of me. What else did I have? No, I tried. No, we've been waiting and waiting for parts. It's just unbelievable. I've got to order a new brake. The one I got is got no sections in it. I can't fold the edges, and I've got to make some square edges on some folds, and I've got to do the corners, and I've got to make them so they fold over perfect. So I can take the piece out where the corner is, and let the corner go past, which I'm not having much luck in getting. They put the price up from, it was $390, nearly $400, now it's nearly $700. I don't know. Skyrocket prices. That I paid $160 for it. The little trolley's got a good pump in it. We set it up. I laid the wheel trolley for it yesterday. Had it bolted up, painted and put in the day before, yesterday. Had it finished painted yesterday and put it in. Filled it up with, put 1 5-litre container of dishwashing stuff, detergent in there that cleans car parts. You can put it on hot or cold. Right, now, yeah, it works well. Good money. Not a waste of money. Well, and then I had to go out and buy another pair of stands the same height as these ones I got for his car so he can lift it up. Bugger when you've got to spend your money on tools to do another job. I'm not even helping with it. I'm helping with it, I'm not doing it. I'll be sitting here watching, taking some video. I'm going to be a video girl. That's going to come up as videos. We're going to, he's ready now to pull the gearbox out. We're going to start the videos off there. This one here is the start of it. We've got it jacked up. The gearbox is already nearly ready to come out. Then he forgot the starter motor. He forgot to take the starter motor out. He's going back to school to learn how to be stop and go sign. We call them lollipop girls. Years ago, we used to have girls that come out to the council when we worked on the council, and that's all the girls did, was operate lollipops, stop and go. Even I've done it. You sit on a chair, mate, twist a sign, do nothing. These days, apparently, it's hell of a lot more to it than just sitting down stopping traffic. Cops can go through and put themselves at risk going through where there's a road blocked off. They can't get through, and they end up going through there and ditching their car in a ditch or something like that. That's their own fault. I can stop traffic easy. Watch them on YouTube. Go to YouTube and look for lollipop stick for stopping traffic. And have a look at some of the things they get up to. People try to pull. Even cops, they're going to a robbery or a crime. No. Well, you got to sit there and obey the law like everyone else. I can't let you through. The traffic sign is stop. Got other traffic coming through. It's only one lane. I don't care, I'm going through. No, you're not. They're going to arrest him for, interfering with the policeman in the line of duty. What do they call that thing shit? He's doing nothing. Weren't going to a crime, weren't going nowhere. Just sitting there. Got the shits, wanting to get out of there and go. Couldn't wait. So, now, getting back to this car out here. He got the car off a guy. Motor was gone. All the guy bought it for was the tyres. Tyres nearly bally. They're buggered. Actually, the bloke didn't want the car neither. They're going to scrap it. And he gave him the car. He's already got a blue one that he's using to drive. But this one, he bought a lot of stuff for it. Complete underneath, from exhaust to brakes, differential, everything's all new to replace the whole lot. This engine here is done about 60,000 Ks or 160,000 Ks, I don't know, but it's very good. I've checked the tolerances, the point, the gap, how much lip is in the top, nothing. It's as smooth as a baby's bottom. And the compression ratio is really good. But the new head he's got has got steel, metal Tapaco metal gasket, the 3 layers. Well, that's what this one had on it. They don't come out standard with 3-layer metal gaskets. They come out with the old straight gasket, as far as I know. Even I don't use the metal gaskets, but I will be. I am using a high compressing metal gasket with this one on my Cortina. So, no. I tried to get the flag off GoDaddy, and he wouldn't give it to me. I got to wait. I'd give him $100 for it, I would. Just to get the flag. I've got my collection, and his was first on the list. I'd done everything but beg, didn't I, GoDaddy? I thought it was funny. Well, I'll end it like every other time. You never know. Your luck in the city. No. I still haven't got my mill or my lathe. Yeah, no money, no stuff. Alright, so I'm glad all this corona stuff's nearly over with. We've still got to be careful though, where we go, what we do. Well, I don't go overseas for a starter, so I'll never. I go to an airport, I don't even go to there no more because I've got nothing to pick up in there or to take from an airport. Even on boats, I don't go on boat. out on the ocean liners. I never get on one of them things. I want to have a good time. I'll get my own boat and go for a cruise. I'll get a sailboat and go out for a couple of months. Well, I'm going for a month on a cruise if I can get on a boat. If someone will be kind enough to take me on a cruise. One of these guys that are finishing building their boats, nearly getting them in the water. I wouldn't mind going for a little while. A couple of months or so. Well, a month would be plenty big enough for me. Because I got my family here, I don't want to leave them behind. If I was going to do that, I would have built the catamaran here, the cab each side, and the guts in here, in 2 sections, 3 sections. Built the first section, the second section. Oh, it'd probably be as long as these 2 sheds, this shit, and as wide as. Oh, probably wider than my car. The height would be from the rail, the V would be from the floor up. And those dagger boards, I don't like them. I want to put the whole thing on the bottom, so when you pull up on the shore, you can put the hole on the bottom, and it'll sit on the bottom because it's got the square bottom. What do you call it? Now I've lost it. It's completely lost. The keel on the, like SBC has got, but it's a keel, flat keel on either side. It's got a bit of a full lead keel. It'll be weighted to make up for the stagger boards. No, I'd build it in here. One side at a time. Then board it out, wheel it out, put it on a boat trailer, on a truck. Take it to where I'm going to store it, where I put it together. It'd have to go in a shed. And then finish building the interior, the cabin bit, bottom and lower and upper. So you can just drop it straight down into the boat. I'd be back and forwards, running back and forwards out there to pick up the boat though. Running back and forwards to build the cab because I need the measurements. I need the fittings. But you just build it lengthways. The width would probably be as wide as this whole shed, but you'd have to build it in 2 sections. One section laying down this way, so you could wheel it out. The other section, they're all the same, so it'd be 20 or 30 feet wide. And a lot of people walking around. No, so, yeah, hey Pete, how you going, mate? Your car's looking really good, buddy. Done a really good job. Haven't seen you on my site, mate. Wondering what was wrong. Haven't seen you having a look. You've done a lot to help me out, buddy. I said, and I was wondering what's happening. I've asked to find out how you are, but you just, well, what's wrong, mate? I'm just, I said, I've been watching your show pretty well. Yeah, car looks really nice. That purple, purple, even a rainy colour, whatever it is, and the silver really go well together. Yeah, that silver was always a nice silver. Yeah, so you got that many gadgets. If you want to see a car with gadgets, that's the car to go see, guys. Go and see Pete at Cortina City and have a look. And the gadgets he's got in there, most new cars haven't got. And I give him a thumbs up. I give him a double thumbs up for gadgets. Really cool. And what else is there? GoDaddy Garage. Yeah, he does one good job. You want to see how to learn how to do stuff. Go and see him on his site at GoDaddy. Daddy Garage. J-O-D-O. Not, yeah, named it after his daughter. I can't remember what her name is. Yeah, I thought it was a bit different. And yeah, go and see him, have a look at his show. You'll learn a lot. You'll learn a lot of stuff from him. A lot of permanent stuff that's got to be done properly. He does really well. He's good at what he does. Yeah, those two guys, Pete and him, yep. We'll go and have a look at, who else is up there? I got a couple of old DD Garage. He's over in what's the name of the place? Got that blue 350 Chevy. Got that Chevy, 57 Chevy, 4-door, he turned into a 2-door. Got a couple of them. My favourite car, one of my favourite cars is 350 Chevy. That's 57 Chevy. My birth year. I was born in 57. You know, if I could find one that was made in April 57, in around about the 20th or 28th of April, that'd be a bonus for me because it'd be made on my birthday. And I'd like to get my hands on one. And there's another guy, he's got a Plymouth Fury. He's over in, yeah, he's out of my brain capacity today. He's got some skills, that guy. See him repairing chrome strips, aluminium, stainless steel chrome strips. I mean, these things, you'll turn them over and it looked like a meat grinder gone through the inside. Still can see where he knocked it all out, but on the outside he's filed it, smoothed it over, and it's bloody like new. I tell you, he has got some learning skills. If you want to learn, watch him. He's very cluey. He does nothing but old cars. He spray paints a few cars. That's what he does. I think he's doing them up. He's got a big line of them up. Heaps of them. He's one decent bloke. They smoke a lot of green, but that's nothing. I reckon it's fun. They do a lot of work. And there's 351 for bloke on my site. There's another guy in Tasmania. Go and check him out. Pretty cool. Who else have we got? Castlemaine Rod Shop. Go and check them out. Them blokes have got clue. They made the front, the mounting kit and shit for my car. And that was made over 25 years ago, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't know if the same bloke owns it, or Rod from Castlemaine Rod Shop. He used to own it. I don't know whether he's still going there or not. But then there's the Skid Factory. Go and see Turbo Yoda. He's pretty cool. Knows what he's talking about. Take some notice. You might learn something. Then there's those pair of knuckleheads from what are they called? Oh hell, my memory's gone today. Shit must have dropped on my head last night. Feel like it. Skid Factory. What's the name of the other bloody? Mighty Car Mods. Them pair of knuckleheads. They are funny pair of buggers. They do reasonably well at what they do. I like the show. I love the show. It gives me some time to have a break and watch them. I can't watch everybody that I tune to. I had a bloke on my channel, it was called Wild. I couldn't get into his stuff. And then they took him off, wiped him off. I don't know why. I just had him, he had all his videos pulled from my computer. I had to delete it. I don't know why, I couldn't understand him. He spoke German or Iceland, what do they call it? With the flag as a leaf, as a flag, as their background flag. Well, yeah, they all come together from there. And to somebody he's got that little yellow orange VW. Now I want to show you something. Now these things here are good if you want to build your muscles. Now they do make an air version, which is here. Does the same thing, but at the push of a button. Works well, does its job. Right, I just thought and this doesn't move around. But this one, it twists around very easily. But it works very well. I got it on the hole puncher at the moment. I ain't got nothing to punch a hole in. But it works on this thing, the little lip dropper. When you get around a corner, you can get it into there and do what you're going to do. Very well. But this one, for hole punching and putting the lip around, you can do it really well. Only needs about 40, 50 pound air pressure just to put the lip around or punch a hole. If you go real quick, you need a bit more air. So that's the place. Have a look on, it's air operated. Be a lot better on your hand. And to do them flares in your guards, you could have run this around your lip, around your edge, and put a drop edge all the way around, which it does go around corners. A bit more skills. This would take forever, where this one won't. What else was I going to show you? And there's one of these things too that's air operated, which is a nibbler. Very good little tool for him, for that little orange V-dub. I can't remember your name, but it's starting to come together. It's going to look like a drag car, but through from the inside, you'll have all your dash back halfway through your car. But I reckon it's a good job, good thing, but you must be getting a bit, how would you put it? Gets a bit monotonous. You should make an opposite piece. While you got your piece cut out, or you made one fit, do the opposite side. You roll it over. It'll be the template for the other side. If you get my meaning. You've got a template already made. You've got a template already made out of cardboard. Fine. But if you've got a steel one there, you can already set it up. Draw your lines on the other guard where you got to cut and have it all. That lip has to be put on. You have to fold the lip when you go around that guard on the inside where you got that piece missing, where it comes around where you welded that on last night. You put that guard, where the guard comes around, it's got no lip to put any weld on. You can put your bolts in, you can put a bolt in with a nut on it, weld a nut in there and put a bolt as you put the lip on. Just fold it around, make it so it follows the guard, and cut the lip and weld it on like you did with the other ones. Just go along the edges on the outside and then grind it all smooth. Then fit it on. Then mark where you're going to put your holes. Then put a lock nut on the other side, put a captured nut on the other side, just put a nut in with a bolt, weld it, give it a spot weld on either side, pull it out, same with them all, and then you can bolt it straight on and do all your filling. Yeah, should look all right. I reckon it's going to look awesome. They do make flared mud guards for VWs. Oh yeah. There's another pair of old guys that got their show on too. They got a small business, very customised. I like them. They're, I can't remember the name. I've got that many people, I should write them down. And then there's, they work on anything. They're doing a green VW. It's been chopped and stretched and chopped and big guards and big tyres. The roof got even chopped. Excuse me, I'm going to suck a coffee. Now, what else was I up to? I hope to be able to get into doing some other stuff. My next project on the list to do after the forge is a powder coating oven. And that's one thing I desperately do need. Because I've got a lot of powder coating to go underneath this. Because normal paint doesn't last. Because everything under here was all painted. Underneath, like the diff and everything, it's just shit now. You can wash it off and clean and the paint will come with it. After 30 years, I said, because I'm stripping all the bottom out, pull my front end out, I'm putting, changing the disc brakes over to a XD Gerlach system, where most of them have got that big bolt that goes through the top of the bloody brake. Yeah, I'm not doing that. All the Gerlach ones have got two bolts that go in that hold the caliper bracket on. Just put them on, then you undo the two bolts, the nut, and just pull the caliper back, and you can get your brakes out. That's what I'm going to do there. But I need it to do the powder coating. It's going to be 6 foot tall, a bit over 6 foot tall, 6 foot wide, long, and about 800 to 900 wide. That should be able to fit in as much as I can to do powder coating. It will be done here. I'll be taking it up into the heat room, into there. It will sleep out here or against the front door. It'll be on wheels. I can push it wherever I want to. It's gas operated. I will be able to move it around and do where I want to do. Put it out in front there and heat up stuff and cook it. As long as people don't grab a hold of it. I'm trying to get it so that people don't touch it. Because it's only got 3 inches, maybe 4 inches of wall thickness of really heat-proof stuff. 3,000 degrees, well, powder coating's only 800, not even 800, 450. That's all it needs to be brought up to. So I can have that 3,000 degree refractory in it, the powder, the blanket stuff, put that in there, and that's plenty. Walls are going to be made out of 2mm steel, inner and outer. Going to have a temperature gauge on it, goes up to 1,000. So you can see what temperature you got to keep it at. And 2 burners, 6 foot long, one either side. You just light them up. Press the clicker, and it'll light them up. Yep, and flow meter and everything. Be able to just hook up a 25 psi, be plenty to the burners. It's just they sit on an angle and they burn probably on each corner. They blow it up. I don't know how the burners will work, but I'll have to get them made by somebody who knows what they're doing. And yes, I would like somebody who's a blacksmith. I would see if Back Bear Forge, to see if he could make me a set of dragons for the side of my forge. If he's watching, if he has a sneak look at my show, I'll send him measurements and everything are on there for it, to make the dragon's head. The dragon's head come down around where the back one is, and where the big one is at the front on the other side. And I want somebody else to make me a set of door handles with something they like to see as a door handle on the Dragon Breath. Well, the forge is called the Dragon's Breath. So Devil's Fire or Devil's Cool or whatever it is, but mine's Dragon's Breath. That's what I'm going to have. When you look at the side of the forge, you'll see the dragon. I'll paint different colours into him. My missus used to do artwork, she's a painter. I'll get her to show me what to do, and I'll spray these little tiny bits with the spray gun, with the art gun, and paint it all in some different colours, red, greens and oranges on the upper side. And the tail, one will be red and one will be green. Green and black or red and black or whatever. As long as it looks good and it works really well in my forge, I'm doing the best I can, because it's the only one I'm going to ever make for myself. People like them, I will make them as all ready to go. No, they will not be factory. They'll be all, the weight on them would cost you a fortune to send them all the way overseas. It's made out of 5mm steel. The hinges are solid steel. Hold up a 1,000-pound gate to 2,000-pound gate. If I got 4 hinges on one door, that would hold 2 hinges on one door. That would hold a 1,000-pound gate. It's not going to buckle and bow with that. Anyhow, I better get going. So if you like the show, give me a thumbs up. Please be patient with me. As soon as I get my stuff coming through properly, I will hit the bricks and get stuck into it and download a heap of videos. Be long ones, be a couple of hours, some of them. The ones that do in this car will be an hour or two long, because they're just going to have the camera on. I'll be working there and he'll be doing it. I'm going to sit it on the table here and it'll show you everything we do. If that's okay. All right, everyone. Got to love you and leave you. Everything is in the description below. If you want to donate to help the project, please do. I could do with a little bit of help. I'm running a bit low. I'm running heaps low and a bit downhearted at the moment, but I'll get there. Anyhow, all the best. Got to love you and leave you. Bye-bye.